Joining us now is Joanna Wischer, policy analyst for the Trump campaign. Joanna, welcome back.
Thank you so much for having me. It's great to be back.
Well, it's great to see you again. I know you are busy being a mama right now, but I love that you're back on the scene. You came out with this incredible report. I was reading through it and I just kept stopping line after line because it was backed up by numbers. It just seems that we're in a position now where it's almost impossible to undo some of the damage. What do you say to that?
Well, I can tell you right now, Mexico and China both smell weakness coming from the United States. And make no mistake, Kamala Harris is absolutely part of this whole thing. So you have factories all over the country recognizing that, hey, it's a lot cheaper to produce things in Mexico right now because of Kamala Harris's and Joe Biden's radical Green New Deal spending and allowing America to be ripped off on trade once again. So what that does, just as you said, is incentivize manufacturing companies to leave the country. And on top of that, China, to further eat our lunch, is setting up factories in Mexico so that the existing tariffs that we have on China, that President Trump invoked and that Biden just invoked, they're going to be able to skirt around them. And it's not just electric vehicles. It's not just electric vehicles. It's things like furniture, construction, you name it. So China and Mexico are partnering together. They're violating President Trump's trade deals, and Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are doing nothing about it.
Well, Joanna, how do you fix this? I know you worked with Peter Navarro in the trade office in the Trump White House days, and you guys were great about really tackling problems and coming up with almost novel solutions that were quick acting. But when I look at the problem of Mexico, when I look at the problem of China going through Mexico, this does not seem like a problem that we can fix overnight. And that's what I'm concerned about. Is this a situation where if Trump takes office, he has to sign a stack of executive orders and kind of, speed through like a radical quick fix? Or are there other things that can happen, once he takes office?
Absolutely. I mean, it's going to require multiple executive orders, but on top of that, holding Mexico accountable for violating the USMCA, which Joe Biden is not doing, and what President Trump pledged that he would be doing. If you hear President Trump talking about how China coming to Mexico and trying to ship electric vehicles to the United States, he's going to invoke a 200% tariff, making sure that they can't take advantage of us on trade. But also at the same time, it's going to require, Joe Biden just did a whole bunch of tariffs, which was actually a big joke, and it just created so many loopholes for the CCP. He tariffed China on things that we don't depend on them for. So it's going to require universal baseline tariffs, which President Trump is going to do. And what that's going to do is it's going to incentivize domestic investment, American manufacturing to come back home, and it's going to protect Americans from slave labor wages being more attractive to U.S. businesses than paying Americans fair wages. So it's going to revitalize our economy. And people talk about, oh, tariffs are going to create inflation. That's actually not the case. Everybody's real household income growth is going to accelerate because businesses are going to come back to America, and then you're going to have job security because companies are going to be investing billions of dollars just like they did under the Trump administration.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.